A pensioner has been called "murdering scumbag" in sickening online rants by those in support of a burglar from Kent who died after breaking into his house last month. Richard Osborn-Brooks, 78, was released without charge after burglar Henry Vincent, 37, was fatally stabbed during the botched break-in in Hither Green, southeast London on April 4. Vincent's supporters posted threats just hours after he was laid to rest in a lavish traveller funeral which reportedly cost £100,000 and descended into violence and chaos. Mourners hurled rocks, bottles and eggs at journalists who were covering the service in St. Mary Cray, where one man was tackled and arrested on suspicion of assault for allegedly punching a photographer, reports Mirror Online. Vincent's funeral descended into chaos as police were forced to intervene. Image, SWNS.com. There was a heavy police presence during the funeral amid fears that there could be trouble. Within hours, Vincent's supporters had threatened the pensioner in posts on Facebook, the Daily Star reported. One woman wrote, "Richard, a murder scumbag that deserves all he gets." 18 pictures showing the chaotic scenes at Henry Vincent's funeral. Another user wrote, "Richard, the murdering scumbag who's scared to go home. For murdering Richard shouldn't have took the law in his own hands, and he wouldn't be scared right now, would he? If he had let the police deal with it, Henry would be in prison and Richard would be living in his own home peacefully. You knew what he was doing, murderer. You got your own karma to live in, the same as us." Chaos at Henry Vincent's funeral view gallery. Other users defended Mr. Osborn-Brooks, saying he had a right to defend his property and those inside when he stabbed Vincent with a screwdriver. As Vincent was given a lavish send-off with a fleet of Mercedes limousines and elaborate floral arrangements, dozens of police officers were on hand along with riot vans and a helicopter that was in the air for hours. Journalists were attacked and two men walking behind the Mercedes hearse carrying Vincent's coffin were pictured armed with slingshots as they attended what mourners billed as the funeral of all funerals. Henry Vincent was trying to burgle Richard Osborn-Brooks' house when he died. Other mourners flashed the V sign to reporters during the procession, which included a hearse followed by 8 funeral limousines and a flatbed truck with floral tributes shaped like a purple BMW car, a boxing ring and a vodka bottle. Policing costs were in the thousands, with the public footing the bill. In July last year, it was reported that flying a National Police Air Service helicopter, used by all police forces in England and Wales, costs £800 an hour. Mr. Osborn-Brooks and his wife Maureen have been driven into hiding and haven't returned to their home amid threats to their safety following the April 4 incident. Richard Osborn-Brooks was arrested but released without charge. He was arrested on suspicion of murder following Vincent's death, but he was released without charge and police said he would face no further action. His arrest sparked a public outcry and an online fundraising campaign which raised thousands of pounds for potential legal costs.